Hey guys, welcome back to Season 35, War number 9. Today, For Loki is facing NEWN. And this is a little bit of a more eventful war for me than I've had the last few. First up, I'm on Path 2 here in Section 1, and I'm just taking this Weapon X with Omega. Basically, the strategy here is to hit him as minimally as possible. I don't necessarily want him to even go into Berserk and be unstoppable and blockable. So I'm kind of just waiting it out, letting the spores kill him, and he will be finishing up right here, just only getting the one Fury. So I was pretty happy with how that fight went, and I'll be moving on to this Korg on strike counter, which of course, you know, he can shrug my debuffs at the beginning, so I'm going to start off by just doing some slowed combos, and I'm pretty much just ignoring strike counter here. I mean, Korg isn't really going to do anything to me anyways, so I'm just kind of playing it slow, keeping my spores up and locking them in as needed, and yeah, not much else to say. Okay, so moving on to node 20. This is actually the first time I'm taking Manthing here since I died a few wars ago. So I was really happy to be able to get some revenge on this fight. I do have a White Mags pre-fight placed here for me today, which is such a game changer, honestly, when you're using Omega here, because it's so much easier to build up spores. And I was feeling really good after that Weapon X fight, so I was ready to take it on. So as you can see with the White Mags pre-fight, it's just so much easier. I don't have to like dance around him as much, and I haven't had to worry about proccing Mystic Dispersion yet. And I'm just being really careful, and he's going down pretty easily, and I'm just going to block this special one so that I can, again, just like avoid Mystic Dispersion. That's honestly the worst part of this fight lately, is the global tactic on it. So much easier than last time. I did get a few shocks on me there towards the end, but it was okay. That was actually my last Omega fight for this war. I'll be taking a Stryfe here on Path 8, which is, I mean, I'm just parry heavying. I'm gonna throw a special 3 to finish him off, so not much else to say. Also worth pointing out here is that I do have Rich Get Richer favor here, which is great for building up power. And I also can ignore miss completely since Stryfe is metal. And for my final fight of this war, I'll actually be taking the boss. So this will be my first boss fight of this season. So I was really excited, but also really nervous. I wanted to do a good job, but this is an R4 Sig 200 Misty Knight. Essentially, her Sig ability just gives her different like abilities against different classes, but has no effect on mutants. So mutants are definitely the way to go if you're fighting Misty. And the biggest things you want to watch out for when you're fighting her are her little cryogenic and her anti-metal charges, which are underneath her health bar. So she gains a cryogenic charge every time you dex, and she gains an anti-metal charge every time you parry. She also has a 20% chance per basic attack to gain 1 of whatever her lower charge is. But essentially, I'm not going to be really hitting into her enough for her to ever go into equilibrium at this point. She does have a 1% chance to evade per cryogenic charge, which I will not be dumping from her at all this fight. She only dumps them when she throws the special 2, which I'm staying as far away from as humanly possible. So she will have a 12% chance to evade basically the duration of this fight. Of course, Mags does have ability accuracy reduction, but if you'll notice, I'm not punishing any heavies when she has a bar of power, just because I don't want to risk anything crazy happening. And I'm playing this fight really cautious, really slow. As you can see, Liquid Courage from Suicides combined with block damage is kind of doing a number on my health. So I'm just being really cautious of that, and I'm just being, again, really slow and cautious. So get a special 3 off. I didn't have as many prowess up as I would have liked to have there. But again, I was in the corner. I just wanted to be safe. So yeah, got that off. I also was getting a little antsy with my health bar not really outpacing hers. So I wanted to get back control of the fight, or at least feel like I had control of the fight back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am, again, being super slow. I try not to dash at her when she holds power because she likes to throw her specials from a distance. So I got caught quite a few times in practicing in duels. So yeah, I'm just trying to not let that happen. And basically what I'm doing now is I am just building up to one more special 3, which will finish her off, even though I'm going to throw it with, again, barely any prowess. In retrospect, watching this fight back, I would definitely go half suicides here in the future, just to avoid that unnecessary damage I'm taking. And I would also be a little more aggressive in terms of getting my heavy counters off. In my practice, I was able to double my prowess, like longer duration heavy, on most heavy counters that I was doing, or if I had enough space away from her special 1. But I didn't want to play around with that, get parried or standard round come up or something like that. So yeah, all in all, probably not the most eventful boss fight to watch, but I'm really glad I got the solo. And yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it. Not much else to say. Thank you guys for watching. I am looking forward to finishing the rest of the season strong, and I will see you guys later. Bye.